So those first 6 years were very, very formative for me. I never knew anything about direct selling, right? Neither did India know that how exactly will the system work? Will it work? Will people make money? How exactly you can motivate or manage your teams? Nobody ever knew. So to learn what I did, I asked for a book from America called The Encyclopedia of Network Marketing. That book was written by Randy Page, who is one of the big top leaders of direct selling in the world. So when I opened that book, the very first chapter was selecting the right company. Right? So as any new person would understand, the marketing plan should be rewarding.
Yes.
Products should be of everyday use. Products should be economically priced. Right? So that is what I also thought. But when I opened that book, in selecting the right company, the very first point they said, look at the management of the company. I did not realize that. I said, why look at the management of the company? Right? The management has got to give a good marketing plan, has got to supply the product. People are going to make their own needs. They are going to move volume, sell products, and company has got to give commission. Why exactly look at the management of the company? So that thing I never ever realized at that time. But as the years passed, I understood that management of the company is very important.
Yes.
Why? If management thinks about ordinary people, if the company's management is always thinking that how our people can grow, how they can earn more money, how they can be rich, how we can change their lifestyle, how we can make their life better, that management will always take the company forward. Unfortunately, what happens in any other business, the founder of the company is always looking for profits. Profits and more profits, because of which they get greedy and they don't care about the distributors. But Prestige is an entirely different company. You know, our vision says that our vision is to help people live a life of economic independence, and that's what the terms. Our vision does not talk about profit. Our vision does not talk about turnover. Our vision does not talk about number of countries where we are going to operate. Our vision talks about helping people live life of economic independence. And how we can do it so well. How many of you think your life has changed in Prestige? Fantastic. So many people. A big round of applause to all of you. You know, just try to imagine if in this hall, in Europe, there are so many people whose life has changed in Prestige. Just imagine how many lives we have changed all over India, Nepal, Bangladesh, Ghana, Ivory Coast, in other places also. How did that happen? Because it happened because as the management of the company, we understand you extremely well. How do I understand you so well? I remember in 1986, when people did not know how to show the marketing plan, They never knew how to give product training. They never knew what a person should do after we have made them join the business. So I was one person who used to travel all across India. Right, I have gone to almost every town in India, and I have personally done home meetings. I have done one-to-one plan shows which are there in lakhs and lakhs of people. I have shown plan myself. I have stood on the stage for thousands of times to explain the marketing plan and to give product training. This connect of working with the people, showing plan to them one-to-one on paper, doing their home meetings, working with people and changing their lives, made us understand that itself even better. The very first company where I was the national sales head. I left that company, joined another company as a vice president. I worked over there for 2 years, left that company, joined another company in Kuala Lumpur, which was the number one direct selling company in Malaysia, Singapore, and Brunei. Launched their India operations and left them in 2004. Trust you and me, I never wanted my own company. I was happy being a professional. I never wanted to be a businessman. But the issue was that I left one company, went to another company, went to another company as a professional. Why? Because all those companies could not understand what distributors want. I know one thing, that distributors don't want anything. They want good services from the company and a timely payout. Right? Rest, they are ready to work hard and to build their own life. But when the management of the company did not understand these things and they used to ignore, we said somebody will stand in India and give direct selling a respectable name and fame. That is where Vestige was born. Right? You have got to understand the marketing plan. Marketing plan has been engineered for wealth. I would say it was designed, it was engineered. Why? Because in various companies, various marketing plans, all the problems that used to be there for people, we ensure that all those problems are taken care of in Vestige, and that's why Vestige has got the world's best marketing plan.
What are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, Vestige is a 22-year-old company. I've got my other businesses also. Can you just open it and leave it? Vestige has been there for 22 long years. I also have my other businesses also. Vestige is India's largest Indian direct selling company. In the world top 100 companies, we are there for the last 8 years. The highest ranking which we have got in the world is the 30th largest company in the world. Our mission is to touch $1 billion by 2030 and be amongst the top 10 direct selling companies of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, with such a great presence, which is such a great company, which is worldwide doing a turnover of approximately crores per year. After having such a big company, do I have to work 7 days a week? Yes or no?
Yes.
Do I have to work 7 days a week?
No.
No. Other companies, managing directors won't work if they have such a big company. But I still work 7 days a week. Today is a Sunday. Today is a Sunday and I am over here especially to talk to you about one thing. Is that Prestige is committed to help you change your life. All the things, what we do is thinking about people, those who are starting in the street, people, those who become bronze directors, people, those who are silver, gold star. That's why we brought in PVP, so that people can earn more. We introduced the lead bonus so that our leaders should also earn. We give up a wonderful promotions, like last year we did a 10 crore rupees promotion, which was over and above the marketing plan. We spent 10 crore rupees as a pool, 5 crore rupees was distributed as health pack, 15 crore rupees gone. From where did that 15 crore rupees come? It came out of my profitability. You know, we share our profits with you. No other company does that. Why do we give so many promotions? We give so many promotions because it should become more profitable for you to do business with Prestige. And with this thought process, Prestige has consistently grown and become one of the largest direct selling companies in the world. And this is going to continue because why again the management becomes very, very important and Prestige management. Just a minute.
ఏసీ పెంచమని.
Because Prestige always thinks about the people. Why exactly a future with Prestige is going to be safe always? Because Prestige as an organization always goes for the future. I still remember in 2011 when we completed 7 years, we brought out a book called Here to Eternity. And on the bottom of the book, one thing was written, 7 wonder years. In 2011, I would like to tell you one thing. That was one of the most difficult times for direct selling. Even the government of India was thinking to ban direct selling in India. And we had completed 7 years and we made a promise that Prestige will stay from here till eternity, that means till the end of the world.
The end of the world.
We were so confident of that. In the book we made, we said 7 wonder years because 7 is a very important number. You know, they say lucky 7, yes or no?
Yes.
How many days of the week are there?
7.
How many oceans are there in the world?
7.
And how many wonders are there in the world?
7 wonders.
So we said, looking at the 7 wonders of the world, we are inspired by one wonder of the world which is there in India. Which is that?
Taj Mahal.
Have you heard about Taj Mahal?
Yes.
Where it is?
Agra.
Agra. So you know about Taj Mahal. You know, we said we are inspired by Taj Mahal. Why?
Purity.
Because it took 22 long years to make Taj Mahal.
22.
You know, people don't have the patience. They would like to start something today and see the result tomorrow. But Shah Jahan started a work which will take 22 years to complete. And the first inspiration was सोचने की हिम्मत तो करो. We were a small company. In 2011, we were doing a turnover of 50 crores annually. And we said we'll become India's top company and we'll be there as amongst the top 10 direct selling companies in the world. Everybody thought that Prestige has gone crazy. Right? A 50 crore company looking at becoming the top 10 company in the world. So, inspiration was that we have got to think big. That's why we started Prestige. We did everything which was different. Do you like the system, Nilafar?
Yes. Yes.
Any other company has it?
No.
We were the first company to do it. Now everybody looks like a professional.
Yes.
Right? Your background might be, you might be a taxi driver, you might be a bus conductor, you might be a businessman, you might be a professional, you might be a doctor, you might be an engineer. But in Prestige, there is no difference, everybody looks the same. The first inspiration was to create Prestige as such a big brand that when everybody says what kind of a good company should be there, the very first name should be Prestige. That was our dream. To build a branch as a benchmark in direct selling, and it is very tough. It is very tough to challenge the multinationals. It is very tough to fight them because they have got billions of dollars. But we said, सोचने की हिम्मत तो करो. We were inspired by Taj Mahal, and we said that we will make Prestige one of the greatest companies in the world. You know, it took 22 years to build Taj Mahal, and 20,000 people worked for 22 years to build Taj Mahal. 20,000 people from different religions, different mindset, different talent, but everybody worked as a team. So we said, this is a kind of team. This is the kind of a team. We will build a Prestige. There is no difference of caste, no difference of religion, no difference of education, no rich or poor people, but everybody working to make others grow. That was our vision. You know, Taj Mahal has been built next to the river Yamuna.
Yes.
Right? And you know how the rivers behave.
Yes.
Right? Sometimes there are floods,
Floods.
sometimes earthquakes, something different.
Yes.
So even to build Taj Mahal, there were many problems. So we understood that it is not going to be easy to be among the top 10 direct selling companies of the world. There will be problems on the way. But we are inspired by Taj Mahal that we will have perseverance and persistence. That we will not back down, but we will continue to grow. Problems may come, and so many problems have come till now. competition comes, government policy changes, but it still continues to grow and help people live a life of economic independence. The last inspiration we took from Taj Mahal. You know, Taj Mahal has been there in Agra for 400 years. Right, for 400 years. How many Taj Mahal are there in the world?
Only one.
Have you realized that in 400 years, so much technology, so much engineering, everything has become better? But why there is only one Taj Mahal? Because it is something which cannot be duplicated. We said we create Vestige as a company with a culture that cannot be duplicated. And if you see the Vestige, what you see today, people driving luxury cars. There are so many cars outside which I have not inaugurated today. Right, last night I was over here for dinner. When we were going out and we saw that Mahindra beautiful red color car which is costing 35 lakh rupees. You know, it is costing 35 lakh rupees.
Yes.
And that person has bought, our leader has bought it from the Vestige car plant. We simply create a company which cannot be duplicated. And that's where we are. When I was talking about the management of the company, why the management is important? Because if the management is futuristic, the world is changing, yes or no? Everything in the world is changing. In 2011, we saw about 2020. And we realized that in 2020, 70% of the population of India is going to be below the age of 35 years. That India is going to be a young nation. If India is a young nation, how do the youngsters think? What packaging they would like to have? What labels will be attractive? What products do they want? How do they want to have trainings? How do they want to build up their teams and service them? Incidentally, in 2011, for 7 years, our cumulative average growth rate was 135%.
Wow.
That means for 7 years in a row, Vestige was growing by every year, average 135%, means more than doubling our turnover every year. And that was considered to be super successful business model. But futuristic management, we started thinking about 2020. You know what did we do? We changed our product packaging. We put the photographs of young boys and young girls that they should start thinking that these products are for them also. Prevention is better than cure, so they should remain healthy. We brought in new packaging, we brought in new catalogs, we changed our website. And looking at youngsters are going to be tech savvy. We were the first company in the world in direct selling to launch a mobile application. We were the first company. You know, we started growing. In 2011, our turnover was 50 crores. And in 2020, our turnover was 2,750 crores. So what I'm trying to tell you is that you are looking at a company which has got a track record of super growth. If the company takes the right decisions and grows at a super pace, Your career, your business is absolutely safe in that company. But why does the management become important? In 2011 when we started, in 2014 the new BJP government at the center came, where Narendra Modi ji became the Prime Minister.
Yes.
And he said a very good thing for the country, that means make in India. Right? He said all those things which can be made in India will not be imported. And our Ashok category was made by a Japanese company in their plant in Thailand, and we used to import that.
Sure.
Our L-arginine was made in United States of America, and we used to import it. Our detox patches and so many raw materials were made in China, and we used to import it. With Make in India, everything stopped. No need to. It was a sad thing, right? People said you cannot match Japanese quality in India. You cannot match American quality in India. So everybody said that Prestige is going to close down. Now, why the management is important? In 2 months flat, we opened our own research and development center. In 4 months, we created products which were and are better than Japanese and American products. You know, this is the resolve, this is the perseverance and persistence of Prestige management. In 2014, when we came out of this, I hope you remember 6th of November 2016, when Shri Narendra Modi ji came on television at 8 o'clock in the evening and said, Mitro,
Digmon. No trouble.
500 and 1,000 rupees. India was a cash economy.
Yes.
People never had credit cards, these many numbers. There was no Paytm, no Google Pay, no nothing at all. Everything was what? Cash transactions. I hope you remember during demonetization, people stood outside the banks for 3 to 4 hours just to take out 2,000
rupees.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Because of demonetization, in October our business was 74 crores, and in November 2016 our business dropped to 47 crores. 50% drop. And that time we were ready for 150 crore turnover. We had opened up new offices, taken new factories, opened up new warehouses, hired more people because we are going to grow, and everything dropped down. Any company in the world would have shut down, but not Prestige. It took us 1 year to go back to 74 crores turnover. So in 2016, demonetization happened, and in 2018, GST came. Right?
Yes.
So the taxes went up. On Ayurvedic category, where the VAT was 5%, it went up to 12%, where the tax was 9 to 12%, went up to 18 to 28. Everybody said that prices have gone up, Our business came down, but we built it again. And in 2020, what came into India and the world?
Corona.
Do you remember Corona period?
Yes.
the entire world was shut. Right? Nobody used to go out of their house.
Yes.
People were scared. People were fearful that we may die because there is no cure of it. Entire businesses in the world were closed. Lakhs and lakhs of business shut down. Crores of people lost their jobs. Crores of people faced an income cut. When everything was closed, nobody knew what to do. Within 48 hours, Vestige sent laptop, computers, Wi-Fi connection to all our employees. Our branch managers and branches and DLCP, we arranged for essential services, curfew passes for them. And when the entire world was shut, after 48 hours, there was only one business working in the world, which was Vestige.
Vestige.
And in the year when so many businesses closed shop, they shut down, Vestige did the highest ever turnover in 2020. That is the power of Vestige. So that's why management is important, which does not get scared, is always ready to move forward, come what may, the problem may be. And in 2021, what did we do? In 2021, we started working on our strategy for 2030. Okay. Tell me, how many of you have got smartphones? Everybody? What has the phone done? Taken away your watch?
Yes.
Finished your alarm clock?
Yes.
Finished your calculator?
Yes.
Finished your compass?
Yes.
Finished your camera?
Yes.
Finished your video camera?
Yes.
Closed down all the STD PCO booths?
Yes.
It has finished the postman?
Yes.
Right? You do almost everything from your phone.
On phone.
Your record player, CD player, everything is gone.
Yes.
Right? Your entertainment is on what phones? You order foods. You look for history. So the entire world is changing. That's what we saw that in 2021 and 2030, the world is going to be more digital. If world is going to be more digital, what is going to come? In 2021, we started working on artificial intelligence so that how exactly you can recruit your people, how you can make your more customers, how you can use social media to increase your business, how you can sign up people online, feed their order, place their order, and the product should be delivered to their home and PG into your account. How people are going to have more trainings. So we prepared ourselves digitally. Plus, in addition to that, we realized what categories should we work on. Before Corona, everybody was afraid to take food supplements.
Yes.
People used to ask, are there any side effects? Right? खाने के पहले खाना है, खाने के बाद खाना है.
Yes.
People used to ask, लेना कैसे है? मैं कहता था मुंह से लेना है, कान से नहीं लेना. Right? There were some stupid questions. But during COVID and Corona, people realized that they have got to focus on their health. They have got to increase their immunity. So we said the number one category on which we are going to focus is wellness.
Health.
Right? because we have got a huge category of products, even from women hygiene to for heart, for joints, for diabetes, detoxification, every category we have. Plus, in 2021, we looked at that in 2028, India is going to be the world's third largest economy. You know, last night, when Mr. Raju was dropping me to the hotel, he was talking about a street in Vijayawada where food is available till 2 o'clock in the morning. Eat street. Okay.
Eat street.
So he said people are making very less food at their house, but they love to eat out.
Yes.
Right? That is happening all across India. Your Swiggy, your Zomato, all these applications is making people lazy and people are eating junk food. So when we said we are going to be the world's third largest economy, if we are going to be the third richest country in the world, what is the condition in number one richest country in the world, which is the United States of America? When we looked at over there, can you believe in modern American homes, there are no kitchen?
No kitchen, no food.
There is just a microwave and a coffee machine. They bring in packed food, processed food from supermarkets, store it in refrigerators, heat it and eat it. And what do they eat?
Pizzas, burgers.
Burgers, pizza, noodles, pasta,
pastas.
momo, coke. And that's why Americans are overweight. When we looked at India and we carried out a survey, we found out that children from the age of 6 years till youth of 20 years, what do they eat? Burger, pizza, pasta, noodles, right? So we said India is going to be an obese nation. So we started working on our Western category, right? And it took us 3 years to create the world's best products, right? And if you remember, 6 months ago, our Honorable Prime Minister came on FM radio and said that you have got to reduce the quantity of cooking oil by 10% in your food. Yes or no?
Yes.
Why? Because the government of India's statistics show that in 2050, when the population of India is going to be 170 crores, 44 crore Indians are going to be overweight. When people are overweight, around about 200 types of diseases affect them. So our vision for 2050 is now ready. Right? What we are targeting? The future for your children. That in 2050, out of 44 crore overweight Indians, if 1 crore Indians use Western products, our turnover will be more than $15 billion. If our turnover is going to be $15 billion plus, you cannot imagine how many of you will be earning crore of rupees per month and driving a Mercedes Benz to a helicopter in London. But this is a possibility. Why a possibility? Because there is no competition. Prestige has got the strongest infrastructure. We have got 42 offices, 20 warehouses, 2,500 centers, 2,000 free trainings per month, 74 trainers, in all regional languages spread all over the country, that kind of infrastructure what we have. So we are going to be amongst the top 10 direct selling companies in the world. इस बात पर मैं यही बात कहूंगा कि सोचने की हिम्मत को करो. So my dear Vestigians, in wellness, in which we have to focus, weight management is going to be very big category. Second major category on which we are going to work is beauty.
Beauty.
Right? Everybody wants to look beautiful?
Yes.
You know what used to happen earlier? That a boy or a girl from a village, you could see the difference between a village person and a city or a town person. Now, is there any difference?
No difference.
No. So the world is becoming more beauty conscious. Not only ladies, but men also want to look more handsome, more pleasant. They want to take care. No. He's laughing over there, but if you see, what do the boys do? They have got hairstyles going up like this with backs and cut over here. They have got a Bali over here, not Gautam Bali, but the other Bali. Right? People are so fashion conscious, so we are going to focus on the second major category, which is beauty. Last but not the least, the most important category for prestige in India is going to be agriculture.
Agriculture.
Why agriculture? Why agriculture? Because the population is growing. More number of people to eat food. The land mass is shrinking. With new highways, new industrial areas, new housing colonies, new builders coming up, the land is shrinking, demand on soil to grow more is increasing. And at the moment in India, in direct selling, we hold 50% market share in agriculture. So we are going to focus on all these three categories, and that is what I wanted to say to you, that there will be so many companies which will come. They'll try to show you a dream, but it will be a dream, not history. Vestige has a history of 22 long years. So have faith in your upline. Our system is proven that it gives success. That's why when you go out, you will see all those cars with Vestige stickers. What is that? That is the proof that the system works. Right? On top of that, I would like to say one thing, that as head of the Vestige family, I would like to say one thing, that we will always work to make your life better and better and better. One last mantra I would like to get before I hand over the mic. You know, for 19 long years, which is a world record, Vestige grew for 19 consecutive years. Vestige grew by 69% average growth every year. You know, if we grew by 69% every year, and that too for 19 long years, which no other company in the world has done in any other business. How did we do that? We used to take 5% growth month over month. That if you have done 5,000 PE this month, next month do 5,500 or 5,250. If you maintain an average growth of 5% by the end of 1 year, your volume would have grown by 80% and your check would have doubled. Right? So, I always say one thing, that there is only one person on earth who can make you successful, and that is
That
you.
is you.
There is one person on the earth who can stop you from becoming successful. That also is you. You have a wonderful opportunity over here with a company which is proven organization. We have changed the lives of millions and millions of people all across the world in 8 countries where we operate. And the very same opportunity is there with you. With that, I would like to say thank you so much, everybody.